Hello and welcome to another bikepacking Q&A video. In this video we've got a great question in from Joe. Before we dive into that, just a reminder, if you want to get your question answered by me on an upcoming Q&A video, you can either leave a comment on this video, send me a message on Instagram, or head over to my website and leave a voicemail on there, which is exactly what Joe has done.
Hey Tom, love the videos. I've just watched the one with you bike rafting in the Lake District and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. The flag's a great touch as well. You've inspired me. I want to have a go at my own bikepacking trip, but I don't know the first thing about what gear I would need to get started with. So I was wondering if you could give us some tips and just an overview of all the bikepacking gear that you've been using this year. Thanks very much. Good luck with the next bikepacking trip.
Thanks for the great question, Joe. I think I might make this video a yearly video actually, because my gear changes slightly year on year, so it might be worth showing you what I found every year and whether or not the gear's changed. Before I dive into all the gear, just a reminder, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so all the stuff I recommend is stuff I bought with my money and stuff that I like. The main bike I use in all my videos is a Cannondale Topstone. I've had it for a few years now and it's been absolutely amazing. It's got good tyre clearance. I can fit up to 2-inch mountain bike tyres and 650B wheel set. It's an extra large frame size, so I can squeeze quite a lot of stuff onto it and it doesn't get in the way. So lots of bags, lots of space for bottle cages and so forth. It's brilliant on the road and it's also fantastic on gravel. It's my go-to bike and it's just been brilliant. I've used it all over the country, all over the world in fact, and I absolutely love it. The other bike I use is a charge cooker, and that's a mountain bike with plus size tyres that fits quite nicely, single speed drivetrain at the front. Everything other than road is what I use this for because of its comfort and the fact it can carry a lot of weight. I use a Topeak MTX Pannier rack on my Cannondale because it has pannier eyelets. It means that I can actually put my Topeak panniers directly onto the bike and it won't wobble. On my charge cooker I don't have those eyelets, so I have to use a Topeak MTX Tetra rack, which effectively clamps onto the front fork and the rear chainstays, which allows me to put panniers on there if I want to. Onto the bags, I use a Topeak Frontloader 9 times out of 10. It's very easy to get on and off and transfer between bikes. It also comes with a dry bag built into it, so it means that your stuff won't get wet. I tend to put my tent and my sleeping stuff in this because it's super accessible. I have a Topeak MTX DX trunk bag, which is my set of panniers. I put them at the back on the Cannondale and I put them at the front on the charge cooker. You can fold up the size like you can see here, which makes it great if you just want to use it as a box. I have a Topeak Toploader, which is the bag I use for easy access, stuff like sweets, headphones, electronics, things like that. I have a Topeak Backloader as well, which I don't use as much as I'd like, but it's there if I need it. My go-to sleeping equipment is a Nemo Hornet one-person tent. I love this tent, it's super easy to put up and easy to take down, and it's really lightweight. I've used it in loads of different conditions, in sunny California to freezing temperatures of northern Scotland. It's been amazing, absolutely love it. If I'm not using the tent, I'll use an ENO Singlenest Hammock if I'm wanting something a bit different. I've also invested in some ENO Atlas Straps, which are very, very robust, so I know I'm not going to break anything. If I want something different, I have an Alpkit Hunka XL Bivvy, which is fantastic for stealth camping, or if I want to take minimal equipment like I did here in Portugal. This Sea to Summit inflatable pillow is amazing. My sleeping bag I use 9 times out of 10 is a Mountain Warehouse Extreme Down sleeping bag. It folds up really small and it's pretty much a 4-season tent. It is a bit chilly in the depths of winter, but it's great for every other time of year. I have a Thermarest Neo Air X Lite inflatable mat, which is again fantastic. I never go without this. My only gripe with this is I bought a half-size mat rather than a full-size mat, which I regret doing. I take a titanium Spork with me, which is great for pretty much any eventuality. It's super light and packs away easily. I use a Stanley Cooking Pot on most of my bikepacking adventures. It allows me to boil water really easily, which is great for instant food. noodles and things like that, but also for my absolute essential Yorkshire tea. That will sit on an MSR pocket rocket stove which fits into that tiny red box. It's an amazing piece of kit that allows you to turn any screw-on gas canister into a cooking stove. It has a valve on the side which allows you to control the ferocity of the gas, which is also very handy. Ultra lightweight and easy to pack away. I use a Garmin Edge 520 for my routes, which is pretty basic, but I've had it such a long time and it's not broken yet, but I will eventually upgrade this. Onto the toiletries. I always take a toothbrush with me. This fold-up travel one is brilliant. Also take some toothpaste, of course, and very important to me, Factor 50 sun cream. I've started taking this soap with me, which is really good for long trips to stop you stinking, as well as this deodorant, which also helps. If I'm going to Scotland, I can't do without this Smidge Net. My camera is a full-frame Sony A7iii with this lens you can see here, which is a good all-rounder. I always take the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus with me with the dead cat on top for incredible sound quality. It sits on a Joby 3K Ballhead, which means I can take the camera off really easily, and that sits on top of a cheap Amazon tripod, which is surprisingly good for what I paid for it. Another lens I use is a Samyang 24mm f1.4 with this wide aperture, which is amazing for stars because of the amount of light it lets into the sensor. This is a new addition for 2023. I've got the DJI Mavic 3 Fly More combo. A lot of what I do involves the drone, and I felt that it was time to upgrade to the best possible drone I could afford. And given the quality of stuff I had this year, I'm really looking forward to this. It comes with extra batteries and a remote, all the extra things I need like ND filters. I do use a GoPro Hero 8. I will be upgrading it because I don't really like the quality, to be honest. And I also use a GoPro Max 360 camera. Again, I use it quite sparingly. It does come up with some credible footage like here, but again, it's not quite up to the level of quality I'd like. I take a Mountain Warehouse dry bag, at least one, with me to keep things dry, of course. I take 2 Topeak Multitools with me in case of any urgent repairs. I charge my electronics with the Anker 20,000 mAh power bank, which I love, and I also take a head torch which is rechargeable just in case I get caught in the dark. An absolute essential for me, I've got to have my Yorkshire Gold. This is my dual battery charger for my camera. My favourite jacket is the Pearson Down Bikepacking jacket. I've been using this for a while now in all weathers and conditions, and it never fails to keep me warm. I can also pack it down really small, which is great. Other kit I use, the Endura Pro SL jersey, which you'll have seen in lots of videos. It's a windproof shell and it has detachable arm warmers as well. And I pair that with an Endura Pro SL bib short, which is the comfiest bib shorts I've ever found, and I absolutely love them. This year I've started to wear more lightweight breathable clothes as well, so I've got a DHB merino wool long sleeve jersey, and I've moved to some mountain biking shorts, Endura Humvee cargo shorts, with lots of pockets, which is great. I like taking these bikepacking because they're a little bit more relaxed. I have many Triban short sleeve jerseys because they're cheap and comfy. In the winter I use an Endura Pro jacket, Endura bib tights and overshoes. My go-to shoe is the Giro Empire SLX. I've always used Giro Empires, but this year I've moved away from the traditional cleat to the recessed SPD and pretty much wear these for every trip, apart from when I don't want to get them ruined, when I'll use the Shimano MT 301. I always carry a BTwin waterproof jacket with me. I have a couple in different colours, but they're great to keep on board. That's my list of bikepacking gear for 2023. If you want to find out more about the gear that I use, I will leave a link to my website which has a list of everything in detail with links to buy them if you want to do that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.